Hi everyone, it's that time of the week again when I'm going to share with you my weekly makeup basket. So if you haven't seen these before, it's the products that I'm going to be using for the coming week. Because I've got, quite a few products from my business and out of my kit and some new products and old limited edition products and things like that, you tend to forget what you've got and you always end up picking up the same old things over and over again. So I started this about a month ago where I just pick out enough to use for the week, a couple of selections of colours and things like that, and I just use those products for the week. So it's been really great. I've found that it's kept me re-enthused about some new products again. It makes me think outside the box for some different colour combinations and seeing how different products work together. And it's been a lot of fun, and of course it's helping to turn over some older products as well. If they're not smelling so good or I'm not really liking it anymore, then I can make that decision whether I want to get rid of it or not, because there's no point in having old stuff in your drawer that you're never going to use. So makeup does go off, and I've found quite a few things that are quite old. Some of them are still perfectly fine to use, but others, the smell's changed or the texture's changed, so it's time for it to move on and something else to take its place. So that's what the weekly makeup basket is, and like I said, I've really been enjoying it, and I know I've had lots of emails and comments from others to say that it's inspired them to do the same. So thank you to those, because I really do appreciate having some feedback, and it's nice to know that others actually enjoy the same concept as well. So just very quickly, a couple of standout products from last week's makeup basket I really enjoyed, and I have to say I probably wore these colours the most throughout the week, was the eyeshadows. My absolute favourite combination was oops. It's okay, don't panic, it hasn't broken. My standout was the dark brown in here. This is such a beautiful, it's a reddish bronze. Like, I'm sure it shows up quite brown on the camera, but when you put, and it does on the fingers as well, when you put it on your eyes, it just came up with this beautiful reddish brown glow. And with the woodland eyeshadow, it was just such a warm colour, and I was really loving those warms. It just really contrasted green eyes beautifully, and I probably, like I said, wore it just about every single day of the week. I did do one week where I used the rosy pink and the bronze with a little bit of the woodland as well, and that was beautiful as well. That came out quite a sort of a sunset sort of an effect. It was quite beautiful with the pink and the orangey brown of this. That just was a gorgeous colour combination. So I really enjoyed those colours, and definitely this woodland, I don't know why I've never worn it before. It is now one of my favourite colours for warming up your eye look. So that was a couple of the colours that really stood out to me from last week's weekly basket. So let's get on to what I'm going to be using for this week. So this week I'm really excited because we've got a new product, and I'll link the video below. I did a first impressions of it yesterday and wore it all day, and I'm wearing it again today and just still totally in love with it. So that is the new CC cream by Mary Kay. So I just got this week, and like I said, yesterday was the first day that I tried it and saw how it worked on my skin. I wore it all day and filmed some updates throughout the day. So if you want to see a little bit more about CC cream, go and watch that video, because the results, I was really impressed. So I'm looking forward to this week to trying it out with a couple of different combinations. Yesterday I only wore the CC cream on its own. So this week I'm going to wear it with a primer. So I'm going to try my Mary Kay Melisette primer, which I had in last week's basket as well. It's nearly gone. I'd say there's a few more days out of it yet, and then it'll be gone. So I'll be trying the CC cream with the primer. I'll also be trying it with a foundation over the top as well. So I'm still working through my Revlon Colour Stay. There's a tiny bit left. I would say there's probably a week's worth, maybe 2 in there. So I'll be trying it with that. And I'll also be trying it on its own with a loose powder over the top. So this week I'm going to use my translucent Mary Kay powder. This is a white powder, but it doesn't show white on your face. So absolutely love this powder because it does give a beautiful glow to the skin. But it's not sparkly or anything like that. You cannot tell you're wearing anything. It just really brightens your face. So those are all to do with the CC cream. So I'm really looking forward to trying some different combinations with that, and I'll give you some feedback next weekend on how I go and what my favourite combination was, if I have a favourite, or who knows, maybe all of them work really well. So some other products that we've got that are kind of staples for the week that I use over and over again. Obviously we have the eye primer. We have my oil mattifier, absolutely love that product. I have my black Ultimate Mascara. I love this one as well. I have the brunette eyebrow pencil, those never change. I have this week, I ran out last week of the facial highlighting pen, so I'm now back to using my Ivory 2 concealer for brightening under the eyes. For cheeks, we've got a couple of choices. I've got this pretty pink blush. This is called Raspberry Freeze. It's a very pretty cool tone pink with a slight sheen to it. It does brighten up your face and make your complexion look a bit more lively, so I really like this one. And I'm continuing on with my bronzer just because I really want to use this one up. But I do love this bronzer as well, but we've replaced it now with the new Mary Kay bronzer, so I need to use up the old one. The other cheek option I've got, this is an oldie. This is Sunny Spice, which is a beautiful matte neutral blush. Everybody can wear this blush. It's so universal and it's matte. It does come in the new shape that fit the compacts as well, but this is just the old shape that I'm still working my way through. For highlighter, wouldn't be without the new Mary Kay highlighter. This is such a beautiful powder for the tops of the cheekbones. Also, you can use it as an eyeshadow as well. Speaking of which, for eyeshadows, I've got two options here. I've got, this one is an oldie. It's called Cream Brulee. You can get it open. Looks like this. 4 beautiful colours. They are really, really rich. This is what they look like, so quite warm toned, very not sparkly but have a nice shimmer to them. I absolutely love this purple one. I use it all the time, and I really love the cream one as well. The cream one is very pigmented. I think because I'm such an ivory skin tone, I have a lot of trouble trying to get a cream eyeshadow that actually shows up on my skin. Otherwise they just look like flesh toned ones and you can't see them. But this one is matte. And it really does just show. It's such a pigmented colour, so I love that one. I'll probably end up going through this one faster than the other colours, of course. And then for a different sort of a combination, we've got the Mary Kay at Play Baked Eye Trio in Ocean View. So it looks like this. How gorgeous are those colours? Very, very shiny. Clean my fingers. Let me show you what these ones look like. So it has a silver, a teal and a sea blue. Just gorgeous. So really looking forward to playing around some more with those colours. Whenever I do wear bright eyeshadow colours that I'm a little bit not too sure of, like they're quite bold, I like to actually wear quite a bit of black eyeliner with it. That balances the colours out a little bit, so I always have my black eye pencil. For lips, we're going with, I've got the Dusty Pink Lip Liner. It's a pretty, just a neutral pink liner. Depends on how you put it on. You can put it on very, very light for a natural look, or you can put it on for quite a bit heavier and it will actually give you a definite berry pink lip, which I'm probably going to do because the lipstick that I picked is quite pale. It's an old one. It's called Pink Twilight and it looks like this. It was an old style limited edition one. It's a very pretty coral pink, which is a bit too baby pink for me, so I can get away with it, and it just depends on what glosses I wear on it as well. But I thought, well, over that lip liner might just help warm it up a little bit as well for my complexion, so I'm going to play with that one. And then for something a bit different, I've got the liquid lipstick in Sherbet. which is what I'm actually wearing today. I absolutely love this. This is a bright orange. So there it is there. You can see it's quite a bit darker and brighter. Probably not showing up quite as bright on the camera as it does in life. And of course the liquid lipsticks, I love them because they've got peppermint in them, and for the first 10 or 15 minutes or so you get this gorgeous tingly peppermint feel. It's quite addictive because I always find I want to put more on just to get that feeling, but you don't want to be piling it on, of course. Then for lip gloss, I've got an oldie. This one is called the Bold Shine Lip Colour, and I don't think it's got a colour on here. They were limited edition for Christmas. Looks like this. It's a pretty pale pink. It's got a very subtle gold sheen through it, which you're just not going to be able to see that on camera. I wasn't a huge fan of these glosses because they're quite sticky, but they are very opaque in colour. So there it is there. So it does give a lot of colour, but I wasn't too keen on how it felt. But anyway, we'll give it another go. I find if I don't put too much on, it's quite good. It's not as sticky, but it certainly has a good colour payoff. So that one, it just doesn't have a name, so sorry about that. Can't tell you. And then of course, our weekly staple that I cannot be without is the Makeup Finishing Spray by Skindinavia. So there you go. That is my weekly basket for this coming week. Some products in there that I haven't used for quite some time, so I'm really excited to have a play around with some of those eyeshadow colours and the lip colours as well. There's some oldies in there, and of course I'm really excited to be playing around with the new CC cream, so I will definitely update you on how that went. Hope you are having a great weekend, and really look forward to catching up with you again next weekend. And like I said, if you want to find out about that CC cream, go and watch the video below. It's definitely worth a watch. It held up beautifully on the skin, and I really recommend that product. So thanks for your time today, and I'll talk to you all again really soon. Thanks guys, bye.